So, hi everyone. Well, even if we promised that we would have been more prolific in making videos, actually with so much stuff to do that I'm sorry, but we tried, but we could not make as much videos as we like. Let's go straight to the point. Let's talk first about our little Maker Faire, which have been changed just a little since the last time. We've changed the X gantry. We forget about this plastic blob. It's just there because the printer went off, the other printer where we printed this part, and we had to glue it together. Anyway, it works. It's a revision of the old one. It has been widened to have a better grip on the end rails from ENG, and I don't know if on the last video we showed it up, but we moved also the Z axis to a full ENG stuff, I mean, except from the screw, which is the old screw, but the steel rod and the couplings here and the plastic bearings. Anyway, so we have X, Y and Z on ENG stuff. And yeah, the bells, since the PU bells went so bad, as you remember on the old video about the bells, we went back to those simple black belts, but with 10 millimeters belt, not 6 millimeters. You know, it takes 2 months for them to arrive from China, like everything else you buy from AliExpress. So, well, we had some time. Now, finally it works, and we'll show you some prints that we did with that. Now it's not printing because I'm currently designing some stuff that we will have to show at the local Maker Faire here in Rome in about 4 days from now, so we have to move real fast. Moving on, we tested successfully the Z-belt system, which is not an invention of us. It's simply that we revised it to act like a construction crane. As you can see, we have 2 passages of the belt, so we have 1/4 of, let's say, added micro step. You divide by 4. So if you have 80 steps per millimeter on this motor, you would go for 320 steps per millimeter, which is quite a nice accuracy here. I mean, not that much, but it's okay for print. I'll show you some prints that we did with this one. And even with the smaller one, which goes for the same principle, but here we have 3 runs of the belt per side, so you divide the micro steps by 6 on this one, and it goes wonderfully. No, the bed doesn't fall, if you're asking, if you didn't see the previous video. Just stay in place. Now it's off, motors are not powered, you can see I can easily move them by hand, and the bed doesn't fall down. Don't know why, but maybe there is still some friction, but it's okay. And lastly, the Cubo, which is the small sister of the Mega. We moved to a, yes, thanks for the lights. We moved to a duet because we liked the trinamic on the other Z-belt machines we had built, and this board uses trinamic drivers already in place. You know, and also this nice panel is a very nice addition. Here we've managed to make a nice Core XY, not a Cartesian printer like the others. It works, and you can see from the arm piece from our Terran Marine, it prints quite well. Wobbling is no more an issue. We fixed it, and well. Now about the Terran Marine. Here we have the legs that we are building right now. Should be assembled all together for Wednesday. Let me get a side of one to give you the picture how big they are. Yes, so this is it. We have some old shoes glued inside the base to better fit those extremely high boots. We have still to finish them, but they work nicely. As you can see, we have even printed the pistons, the small pistons, because we were not satisfied by using the PVC tubings. They were not that good for us, I mean. Let me see if I can show you how do they work. Many of you already know about this suit, and we had many questions about them. Now, for example, the weight. How much does it weigh? Well, quite a lot, but it's not an issue at all, because we have designed all the joints, all the pieces, to make all the weight of the whole armor self-sustained by itself. And well, it simply works. For example, you can see, well, it's not that much. I could of a test, I could have been faking this by jumping, but trust me, they hold the weight of I mean, one single leg can withstand my whole weight, which is about 72 kilos. I have quite a belly. They will sustain the whole part, the remaining part of the print of the armor, which you don't see here. For example, we have taken together the cod piece and the butt piece, and should go this way. First, we will wear this piece and then go inside the legs. Yeah, they don't fall. You know why? Because we made the base very, very heavy. The foot alone, the whole assembly, weighs about 4.5 kilograms. This is necessary because if you have 5 kilos on the torso, and we don't have only the 5 kilos of the single print of the torso itself, we have also the lead acid battery that will power the whole thing. We will have the fans, we will have the LEDs, we will have the reactors, we will have the smoke machines, we will have a ton of stuff stuck inside the torso, so it will weigh a lot. And if whoever goes inside the armor doesn't want to fall in front of many people cheering at him, her, or whatever, well, it must be stiff and it must be well balanced. And to achieve a nice balance, all you have to do is put weight on the legs. This way you could even bend like Michael Jackson and don't care about it, just go. And also, if you have, for example, if you're experiencing while wearing the armor losing the balance, for example, guess about falling behind, then you have with your back to force your muscle to go constantly forward, and then maybe rebalancing again and go backward. It won't be that good, and also maybe you will have a lot of pain on your back at the end of the day. So we will have an harness growing inside, made from all those PVC tubings like this one. This not really this one, because it's just 16 millimeters. We will have more bigger ones. Well, they are all around here, just because we are currently assembling the whole thing. For example, here we're, oops, this still needs to be fixed in place. This will be the finger, like Mike Wiggins, or one dear friend of us, and also the good guys, our friends too, of Hyperion Armory. They are using this design that I think is made by Mike Wiggins, and we did a similar one, but different, because we were trying to make the finger more like the original ones, and trying to make them as boxy as possible. and well, we did have a nice result, but unfortunately we have to fix this. As you can see, the resting position is like the finger staying all the way straight, and it's like a robot. We don't like that look, because the hand should be human-like, so you don't go around like this with your hands. The resting position of your hands is something like a little bit arched, you see. What about if we show you the torso piece also? Yes. Okay. The glue is still, no, I mean the paint, sorry, still needs to dry a little. Then we will move to the silver part and the iron parts, and then fix all the things that we have to fix inside it. The reactors, the LEDs, for example. Oh, come have a look also over here. I was about to install these, which is the rear pipe assembly. I was just trying to, okay, let's see if I can, because it seems that this hole isn't, okay, you see, all the cracking you see is this thing, bending. It's okay, don't be afraid. Okay, here we go. Okay, maybe a little more inside here. It's quite difficult if you are using pressurized tube like this one, which has a double reticule inside it, double layer of, maybe because it can handle up to 20 bars. If I do remember, yes, 20 bars. So let's see if we I can also cut this one of the same size. Okay, I have to cut all the little wires inside. Okay, keep in mind that we are doing everything here as fast as we can, because we have only 3 days left for the Maker Faire, and this is not finished yet, so we have to act fast. Yes, a little arch. I've designed this piece to let the hose go down a little to help me put the other side inside the other holder. My God, I really made them too tight. Well, as you can see, it's not all that easy as it appears. I'm quite satisfied, I must tell you. Okay, so this is the assembly that later on we will add here to the back. As you can see, it already seems a little bit more real. Unfortunately, by going for 0.3 millimeters layer 8, we had quite a little scaling here. I should have sanded it a little. Maybe I will go for it now and give it a nicer layer of paint. Well, if there is time. Okay, this will be one of the reactors, one of the special effects of this armor. Here we will have a 40 millimeters server fan that will blow a lot of air. The same ones that we recycled from those old servers that we are currently using on all our printers that need a lot of cooling, because we mostly use PLA, like 99% of the time we use PLA. And everything you see here is PLA. And well, we will add some yellow and red LEDs in these holes that you see here. They will point their lights outward this way and illuminate those fins with a red and yellowish light, like an orange light that I have to blend for the reactor startup sequence and also the reactor running. And of course the reactor, where should get those white hot look, because there is a flame inside, but we cannot use flames. Also we cannot use heat stuff with PLA. It could melt quite easily at already at 65 degrees could start bending for the heat. So we will use something different. We will use white and blue LEDs, sorry, inside those little holes that are all pointing toward the center. Toward the center there is this little cone, I don't know if visible, this one, which is where in the video, in the teaser trailer for StarCraft 2, there is a combustion from some kind of gases, something. And well, to simulate that, we will project some white and blue light straight from down those fins that for now they are static. Maybe in a future release they will shake with the wind. We tried that one with an even longer reactor, but we failed with the fins because they all broke apart. So for now it's not it's out of the question to use them now. Maybe in a future version. Anyway, now we have a tested thing here. You can see an no, which is the material name? I don't remember. It's a standard e-cigarette wire. You see, Cantal. Yes, it's Cantal A1 with the normal extruder wire and well, some mammoths that we removed the plastic and took only the brass screws stuff to screw wires into, and the cotton and the aforementioned mix water and glycerin. This one you cannot savor it, but is chocolate flavored, so it's very nice. Now it is quite dry because it's days that we are trying this, so it won't make much smoke. Keep in mind that we will use little tin cans like this one that will have 3 or 4 of them with a lot of cotton and a lot of this juice, and they will make a lot of smoke. But for now, this is it. As you can see, it heats up quite a lot, quite fast, makes a lot of smoke. The more you go, the more smoky it does. And this will add for the special effects and will make some smoke without heating that much, so it won't be an issue for PLA. And if you ask why I'm telling this, it's because we already tested. We placed it down one reactor and made it fire for 30 straight seconds, and no smoke, no flame, no whatever. So I'm not saying it's safe, so do not do this at home, please don't. Yet we use it in a quite safe area, and also we do not give time for a flame to burst, because those little fans, and oh yes, here's one, they won't give time to the flame to form. They simply get stuck inside here. We will add some glue, some hot glue. And what's the principle? Well, like turbofan, an inverted turbofan, where usually we have the rotor here blowing air to one side, we have the opposite. We have one fan blowing air in a circular way. Should make like a tornado, and since it's closed here, all the air will go outside here with all the smoke that will be plummeting from here and make a nice smoke effect. Keep in mind that we will have also LEDs inside that will color also the smoke, and will be really a nice effect. Hoping it will work, because we have 4 more days to assemble everything up, and well, we could even use your help if you can assist us. I'm trying to make an Arduino Mega driven electronic box for these, for the voices of the Marine, because we are also recycling some old Philips, no, what's the brand, I don't remember well, anyway, Pioneer, yes, boom boxes, using their loudspeakers with a very small amplifier. What I'm trying to do with this is having the Marine voices inside the Marine itself. And we already tried, it's quite nice. Let me show you. We're also trying for the visor. Here's a little test. This was a transparent piece of synthetic glass. As you can see, my fingers through. Wouldn't be nice if I press one button inside the armor and what you hear from the outside is oh my, oh, I am a... Well, you got the picture. I was connected to the Bluetooth device.
You want a piece of me, boy? Man, still stuck in this chicken outfit. You want a piece of me, boy? Man.
Oh, okay, you got the picture. What will happen next? Actually, I don't know what will happen next, because we have no idea what will happen after the Maker Faire. We hope that we will find someone that needs our brain, our capabilities, because we are trying to demonstrate that with the right tools and the right minds you can do very, very big and nice things. And well, hopefully maybe even around the world some cosplayers could ask us to print for them something big, something this size or whatever. Yes, it's a mess, but it's a lab, so what you'd expect. Did I say that we have not time at all enough times already? Anyway. Oh god, okay. Fasten. They really work. Okay. So, I hope everything is clear. Maybe, no, you know what? We could end this video by replying to the nice guys on Reddit and Imgur. Okay, let's do it.